Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live with the SHAOLIN Conference Finals pregame show. I am your host, your favorite commissioner's favorite commissioner, Feast 23. We are going to go over this series that has everybody talking right now, not just in the Discord and SIBA, but I'm seeing it out there on Twitter, in the rest of the 2K community. Because of the players involved, the teams involved, what's at stake right now is a trip to the SIBA Finals Season 23 finale. As you all know, Ghost Showers took a dive, and Shadow Boxers are awaiting the winner. I don't think anybody had this in the preseason. Shadow Boxers in the finals, awaiting an opponent. I mean, you could have probably said Chronicles based on what they did last season and how they started off this season. It wasn't a far stretch, but Bells of War is definitely a team that I don't think anybody saw before the season started to get this far. Shadow Boxers is a team that I'm sure nobody really thought would get to the finals, but here we are now, and they've beat the best to get here. Let's take a look at that real quick. What did Shadow Boxers do to get here? Well, first things first, and this is very important for all you guys out there who coach teams, who play in this league. The first thing they did was they won their division, right? So they got their first round bye, so they weren't susceptible to this shit right here, the wild card. You see Protect Your Neck had to play in the wild card. They get embarrassed by a lower seed. Golden Arms get swept by a lower seed. So if you want to avoid all that mess, you got to win your division. So first things first, their path to the championship started by winning their division. A tough division with Assassination Day and Rushing Elephants in that division. Rushing Elephants being the defending champion. So they went and won that division. They fought a hard-fought match against Black Diamonds, a team that swept Shadow Box's division rival and defending champs from last season, Rushing Elephants, in the first round. Then they played a hotly contested 5-game series against Poisonous Darts, a series in which they were up 2-0 comfortably, and they allowed Poisonous Darts to get back into that series and tie it. So they were able to survive, no doubt, but they they ultimately moved on. And then they took care of business in the conference finals. They just overwhelmed the team that many people didn't believe would be there either. Ghost Showers, they just ran right through them as if they didn't even exist. So now Shadow Boxers are here. And if you're a Shadow Boxers fan, that's what you want to see. You want to see them going out and taking care of business quite easily against this Ghost Showers team. Because for 2 straight series in this playoffs, they had to go to a Game 5. They didn't look dominant. They looked dominant the first 3 games against Poisonous Darts, but they let it back in the series. And every game after that was close. It was a tough fight against Black Diamonds. So usually when you have a team that's a champion, usually when you have the best team in the league and you're a SIBA champ, you do perform in the playoffs. You do end up beating the shit out of your opponents. That's a good sign, right? So Shadow Boxers had yet to beat the shit out of any opponents in the playoffs, right? 2 back-to-back Game 5s. And they went out and they beat the shit out of Ghost Showers. They showed that they belong there. They weren't going to fool around with that team. They took care of business quick. So now the Shadow Boxers, after only one season, this is their second season in SIBA. Last season they were an expansion team. They are in the finals. Coach Lazy, in his first full season as coach, first draft, he has his team in the finals. You all know him from building up the mega franchise, Spicy Boys, out of nowhere last post-draft. They put a couple of guys in the 2K League this year. So Lazy's bringing that leadership to the SIBA side. And now he is he's 4 wins away from winning a SIBA Finals in only his first full season as head coach in this league. So shout out to him. As we move on to the next bracket, here we are in the SHAOLIN Conference Finals. As you can see, Bells of War and Wu Chronicles. Now, Bells of War and Wu Chronicles, same thing. Wu Chronicles and Bells of War, first things first, how'd they get here? Right off the bat, won their division. Wu Chronicles won the entire conference. They were number 1 overall seed. Bells of War won their division as well. right? They won the Stapleton division. So they didn't have to worry about this fucking mess right here and end up like Supreme Clientele losing to a 10 seed, right? So like Liquid Swords getting swept by a 9 seed, right? So first things first, for all you guys out there that are fucking listening, that are hard of hearing, win your division. That is probably that is the first step that you need to take if you plan on making a deep playoff run and going to the finals. Winning the division is a big step. If I need to be turned up more, I don't even know if I need to be turned. I don't even know if I can turn myself up more. Maybe I just have to speak a little louder, I guess. Right? These two teams, Game 5, right here. Glaciers of Ice and Bring the Ruckus push those teams to the brink. Next round, Wu Chronicles against Cuban Links. They were down 2-1. Bells of War, Guns and Razors. That was a hotly contested Game 5. So these two teams, it hasn't been easy. They have been in dogfights. Let's see if a team can come out dominant. I don't think that's going to happen here. I think these are the two best teams in the league. Wu Chronicles are the best team in the league. But I don't think they're that much better than Bells of War that they're going to blow them away. On the flip side, if Bells of War does win this series, I don't see them completely beating the crap out of Wu Chronicles. I think this is even as it gets. We're probably going to see another 5-game series. So here we are. The streams are, I guess they're up. Which stream is it? Bot account?
Nope, they're searching. We're in the game.
And I'm about to lock the Discord channels.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good, buddy.
Let me move this over here. Let you guys watch on full screen while I lock the Discord channels. I gave plenty of people.
Want to start a new party?
Let's see. Edit channel, permissions.
Yeah, bro. It's just weekend.
Turn off hoop. Turn off God. Turn off raw prospect. Turn off high school.
I don't know what he's talking
Turn off retired.
Yeah, he was just in here and it's a pure inside. Yes, we can hear you. Yes. It's
Just
a pure
everything.
inside, pure
Permissions on these channels. And the Who Not Me channel. Same thing. Somebody just followed. I appreciate that big time.
Left it.
We're good. I'm down middle. I'm resetting you.
Please do not message me asking why the chats are closed. Just use your brain and fucking read.
No, we can't quit.
Use your brain and read.
We're gonna have it. Why? Alright, we're good. Just lock in.
Chats are locked. Out of respect for the finals.
Oh, you're tough. I'm here.
Yeah.
We got to box that. We're good. Yeah, we're good.
I'm going to jump in the show channel because I may have a co-host or two.
Yep, I'm good. Yep, I'm here. I'm back.
And game 1 is underway right now.
I'm going.
Game 1 is underway. I am in the show channel. And right now, quick 4-0 lead for Bells of War in the first quarter of game number 1 of a best of 5. The finals after the series, yes, but not tonight. Finals are scheduled tentatively for 8:30 Tuesday. We know it's going to be Tuesday. We just don't know the exact time. We want it to start at around 8:30 because it is a 7-game series. I'm off on Wednesday from work, which is the reason why I chose that. That's the only day I have off besides Sunday. Billy, I'm sorry, but I can't give you guests because you say words that can get the stream shut down. Sorry, my man. It's just not taking that chance, bro. Until you learn how to act. But in the meantime, like I said, final scheduled for Tuesday. Yes, it's got to be Tuesday. It's got to be Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday, and I got to stream it. And then I got to work the rest of the week. I got to be up every day at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning.
No, we're good.
And it's a 7-game series, so you know it's going to be up till it's going to be going on till late.
No fouls, no.
So I got to be able to stream the whole thing and stay up to like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to go to work after that. So I'm off Wednesday from work. So it's going to be Tuesday night, guys.
Yes,
if you have a midday,
yeah.
fucking reschedule it. I don't give a shit about your stupid fucking dunk OVNs, bro. Them shits go on 20 times a week.
Oh,
I don't care. Don't care about your series in other leagues. You tell that team to find you a bench player. All right? Or have your coach go to the bench. But either which way, the coach that doesn't show up with their 5 on Tuesday is really far. First of all, I'll just find a new coach and put free agents in. The game's being played regardless. That coach won't even be in a Discord anymore, let alone, coaching. So make sure, if you're black, if you're clutch, especially if you're lazy, make sure that Tuesday's the day that your team gets in the gym. Right now it's 11-4. Bells of War up. Now, as far as my prediction goes, I'm gonna stay safe, and I'm gonna say Wu Chronicles pull this out. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have not been impressed with Wu Chronicles this playoffs as far as them being a dominant team. Like I said earlier about shadow boxes, we were waiting for them to look absolutely dominant. We thought they were going to be dominant
Neither of them are close.
in the conference semis against Poisonous Darts, and they let Poisonous Darts back into the series. And then they went and they shit all over Ghost Shower. So they showed you that they are a cut above the rest of the conference. Now, these two teams have yet to really spank anybody in the playoffs or take it to them. It's both 5-game. Both their series, all playoffs have gone to 5 games.
No, you didn't. That's a stop.
Big shot, 16-6 early. Neither team has been able to blow away their opponents in the playoffs. And that's usually one of the first indicators that a team is a favorite to win the finals. Bad pass. Here comes body count. SIBA is down a bump. Bump, this season's Rookie of the Year. So my man Bump breaks the record for steals by a rookie this season, wins Rookie of the Year.
Hey, come on.
Fantastic season by Bump this season in season 23 in an absolute stacked rookie class for season 23. Bump comes through and wins Rookie of the Year. So I haven't been really impressed by Wu Chronicles as the #1 seed. They really haven't looked dominant. And the ball's thrown away again. Nice steal by Bump. Here comes Bells of War, and it is 20-6 in the first quarter.
Oh my God, Leighton.
Clutch doesn't use a timeout. He's going to let his team rock with it.
Yeah, that is good.
Left.
Famous.
Yeah.
Getting doubled. Nice corner dot. Slats. Doesn't know what to do with the ball. Gets blocked. 5 on the shot clock. Tylock's got to find something. Had a shot. Hesitated. Slats got to throw up a grenade. It's no good. And that's how the first quarter will end, with the Bells of War smothering on defense. Bump's got 6 points. Wu Chronicles got 6 points.
I can tell, brother. We're good.
Famous has not faced a lock of Bump's caliber this season. The 3-pointer is good by Famous, and they absolutely needed that.
Yeah, no, we're good. That's with no momentum.
Bump with the reverse slam.
Wait it. Come on. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Left.
I'm playing your wing, Bump. I'm playing your wing, Bump. You're playing. Nah, I had his wing. There.
My candle's out? Love this candle.
Oh, yeah. Come on, boy. And then the corners just have to jump it. Corners
Yeah,
just
I'm
have to
jumping.
jump it. Yep.
Left.
I'm up.
Got it.
Oh, Bev. Make a play
Oh,
for
don't
me,
tell me
kid.
this candle's
Make a
done.
play for me, kid. You
Damn,
hooping,
the candle's done.
You hooping, boy. Come on.
This lemonade candle. It's my wife. My
Oh,
wife loves this lemonade fucking
We're here.
flavor.
We're here. Oh my God! Get one.
There's barely any wick left on this lemonade candle. She's gonna be pissed. I used the remaining candle, her last remaining fucking wick on her lemonade stand candle. Oh, too bad. She'll be streaming later tonight.
Back door.
Famous
Lift it.
for three in a tight window, 48% contested. It goes down, and you really can't live on that. They're gonna have to come up with an actual offense here, 30-14. We saw Chronicles against Cuban Links struggle, but they won battles of attrition. They won ugly against Cuban Links to get here. I don't know if they can win ugly. They're going to have to win clean. They're going to have some good games. They're going to have some strong offensive stats, and they're going to have to play some defense. Right now, SIBA is killing them. Bot account inside, and with a meter dunk, it is 32-14.
Hey, yep. I'm back.
Left.
Try or quit, head fakes. One of the better promising rookies in this league. Is famous. To slats, puts up a brick. Stolen, nice steal by the rookie. Try or quit, pulls a three. Doesn't hit it. Beast hands with the board.
Oh, that's our
And he'll
boy.
get fouled on the rebound. And I'm pissed I don't have a candle in here.
We're good. We're live. No. We don't get a.
I do have a candle in the other room. But I don't want to get up.
I
Oh,
guess, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
There's one right there.
We're good, bro. We're good. We're playing the fuck out some D right now.
Big motherfucker.
I got you.
Balsam and cedar. Now, where the fuck is that lighter, bro?
You suck.
I'm gonna bump.
Yep, I'm out right. I took arrows away.
Yeah, good shit, pickles. Making sure we got a candle on deck.
Come to pass.
I'm here.
This motherfucker is a good.
Oh my
candle,
God, y'all are
guys.
tough.
This was a solid candle.
Oh no, this Beast Hands kid. No, this Beast Hand kid has double 99s, bro. We gotta be like.
The series, look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. If you see the yellow letters right there, 0-0 for each team. It is game number 1 right now. It is game number 1, 32-18.
We're good though. This kid's getting the fuck.
306 in the chat right now.
Me. I have no boards.
C-Buzz with his takeover on. It's a 14-point game for 3. It's good. It's up to 17. That's a big shot.
Shit. Oh shit. No, I fuck that.
Wu Chronicles in trouble. Game 1. Slats had an opportunity. Passes out. He's lucky that pass even got through it all. Tylock's tough shot. He hits the 3. And it's a 14-point game. The final half a minute of the first half of game 1. Right now, Bells of War up big. C-Buzz picks up his dribble, gets it back from bot account. He'll take a 3. The defense sagged off. Beast hands with the board. Famous catch and shoot in transition is good. And a quick 6-0 run. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Bells of War will have the final say. C-Buzz throws a bot account. He kicks it out. Bump for 3. No good. Bot account had an easy 2. to take a 13-point lead into the half, and he passed out for some reason. So we are here, and it is an 11-point game. Famous Amos with 11 points. SIBA with 14 points and 8 assists at the half. It's 11 points, but it feels like a lot more than that, right? Doesn't it feel like that Bells of War has just been absolutely spanking them, but a quick 6-0 run. And actually, Wu Chronicles won that quarter 18-15.
I was playing the right side. I thought he got.
So Wu Chronicles with a quick 6-0 run to end that quarter. And with possession here to start the second half, they can cut this lead to single digits. And Famous will shoot 3 free throws. First one's good. Second one is good. Third one could put them down 8. And they're right here, down 8 after a disastrous start, which found them down 18 early, 32-14 in the second quarter. They find themselves only down 8 right now, creeping themselves back into it. 9 straight points for Wu Chronicles. All 9 by Famous Amos. 3-pointer in the corner is good to push it back to 11. And if you're Wu Chronicles, those are just things you can't do. You can't make those mistakes, can't get sloppy in the corners. C-Buzz with 9 assists, and he's dotting. Famous for 3, no good. Transition 3, C-Buzz, corner, it's good again. And the lead is back up to 14. Quick 6-0 run by Bells of War. They answer right back.
It's me too. I've not been getting position.
And it is tough when you're down by double digits to a good team and you fight your way back in. At any time, that good team can just do what they were doing to you before and push that lead back up. Tylox, midi is no good. Beast Hands with the board.
I'm under.
So it was a rough first quarter for Wu Chronicles. They won the second quarter by 3. They're going back and forth now here in the third quarter. And these two teams can be even for the final 3 quarters of the game, but Bells of War got out hot. Wu Chronicles took too long to figure out their shit. And that's how teams usually lose. When they lose by double digits in games like these. C-Buzz getting triple teamed. Loses the ball, picks up his own fumble. He's got 4 seconds on the shot clock. And he hits a midi. Hard to believe he had enough energy to hit that. But, you know, this game sucks. It's terrible. It's trash. So he's able to hit a mid-range shot after dribbling the whole shot clock by himself. You know, blame Mike Wang. These people at 2K just don't know how to make a good video game at all. Rebound.
I threw it.
Bot account. He's going to take it up himself.
Come to me.
He'll wait for C-Buzz. He'll throw it away. Try or quit with the steal.
I'm out right. I'm good. I'm taking errors away.
Tylox, head fake.
I'm saying I'm on.
He'll take the 3. Got a good look. It's good. And that's what Tylox does best. He finds a shot in a tight window that many players would be too scared to take. He just lets it rip. C-Buzz went 19-9 right now here midway through the third quarter. It's a 10-point game. It was as low as 8, and it was as much as 18. C-Buzz
Stacked it, coming up and holding.
using the screen, takes the 3. It's good.
Fuck on that shit, man.
He's got 22, 8 of 10. C-Buzz is right now, he's on fire. And I don't know if the Wu Chronicles have the defender capabilities to shut him down. We know Bells of War do. And that's why a lot of people around the league and in the community have been picking Bells of War in this series because they do have the stopper. They have bump. Wu Chronicles don't have that caliber lock on the team. Bad shot by Tylox. Bot account with the rebound. Bump for 3 in transition. It's good. We are back up 16 here. 1:30 to go in the third quarter, game number 1. 70 is now following. And if you are following, you are watching the stream because the Discord server is shut down. It will be open after the series is over. 3-pointer by Tylox is good.
We're good.
Remember, this is for a trip to the Season 23 finale. The season 23 SIBA finals. Flipper with the follow.
Don't have it. Never mind, we do.
Bot account in the paint. Meter slam is good.
Baby.
And it is a 15 point lead. Try or quit, top of the key, 3, no good. Beast hands on a big board. Tie locks, head fake. Defender flies by him, hits the 3. And right now, Wu Chronicles is kind of hanging around that 15 to 12 to 11 area. They need to get stops. Bells of War
Again, go through.
feel like a 1-8-0 run to put this game away.
Oh, you murdered him.
And SeaBuzz dribbles the ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Should I pop play or save for Mamba? Pop play or save for Mamba?
If you're Wu Chronicles, you have to treat every minute like it's your last minute in the league.
We're good.
You cannot just say this is game 1, we'll get them next time. You have to try and salvage something here. You're only down 12.
Yeah.
Tie locks. And he's got his takeover. The whole backcourt's got their takeover. Foul called. Next one will stop the clock and put him at the, and this puts him at the line. I'm sorry. They were already in the bonus.
Like, even though it feels like we kind of suck right
So
now.
I'll stop the clock and put tie locks on the line for an easy 2. It's a 10-point lead. Right now, if you're Bells of War, the way this game is gone, you cut the lead to 11 going into the half. Right now, the lead is 10, so you cut down the lead even more by 1 if they can hold on here. A foul is called. That was a foul to give. So if you're Wu Chronicles, and even if the score stays the same, you took the third quarter from them. It was only by 1, but you did take the third quarter. So little by little, you're chipping your way back in, and that's how it'll end.
Good shot. That's a good shot. That's 10. It's 10.
17 to 16 that quarter. So back to back,
We're good.
Wu Chronicles has taken back-to-back quarters. Unfortunately, this isn't a prize fight. You don't win by a round. You win by total points. And they were down 20 to 6 after the first quarter. Bodicon with a big rebound. Out to Breezy for 3 on the hash. No good. Whipping on it is now following. And once again, Wu Chronicles here with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nice steal by Breezy. He had a teammate wide open on the backdoor cut. Breezy played it perfectly and intercepted the pass. SeaBuzz takes a moving 3, top of the key. It is good, and I just don't understand why they keep sagging off. I don't know. This Wu Chronicles team, if it has a weakness, it's at the lock position. And that is definitely something that Clutch will have to address in the offseason. They need to get themselves a lock, because when you get deep into the playoffs, you're going to be facing point guards like SeaBuzz, and you can't allow them to go off.
10.
Famous, nice move for 3 is good. Quick answer back. Breezy passes out of the corner. Bot account's going to do a Euro step. It gets snatch blocked by Try or Quit. This kid has been playing his ass off.
Can't take that, though.
Famous. Inside the beast hands with the slam, and the lead is cut down to 8. Back to single digits. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time for Wu Chronicles to continue to carve into this lead. Here's SeaBuzz. Bump. Bav. To SeaBuzz. 10 on the shot clock. He got his man crabbed, and it is good. And the lock play is just non-existent for Wu Chronicles. That's try or quit. He's been playing, been doing some good things. He doesn't have any points. Try or quit, top of the key for 3, no good. Beast hands with a board, he'll get fouled. Try or quit, 0-4. I take it back. He is not balling his ass off. He is playing like shit. He can't guard anyone. He can't hit a shot. And the rookie is looking like a rookie right now. Ty Locks throws the ball away.
Come on, man. Hey, Buzz, I ain't play corner D like that.
Bump with the slam in transition. And another mental error
Hey, that's special.
by Wu Chronicles.
and they're all offensive.
Light's definitely too bright for this rook. Not for Bump, though, the rookie of the year. He'll get fouled in transition. Hearn with the sub.
Nah,
He is tired of watching the ads. And he got paid today. If you got paid and you're watching ads, bro, you got your priorities fucked up.
If you don't really look for me, nigga.
See Buzz with his takeover on. They're draining some clock. 2 minutes to go. They have the 2 at the lock. That's tie locks, and he's getting cooked. No good, so they don't have a real lock. Famous for 3 is no good. Try or quit with the rebound.
Yeah,
So they got tie locks as a secondary ball handler, hash lock playing on ball, and it is not working out. At least not in game 1. Famous to try or quit, the rookie. They're running double 4s. I kind of figured they were. I know try or quit wasn't a lock. And he looks too big to be out there on a lock. Slats, catch and shoot. They get something out of Slats finally. 9-point lead, but 1:30 to go. And Bells of War cannot score another point here.
Never mind.
For the rest of this game, if Wu Chronicles wants to cut in this lead and tie this up, possibly take it into overtime. They are running out of time here. C-Buzz throws it away.
Oh.
Here comes Wu Chronicles. Famous throws it away. And these guys is just sitting there playing catch like father and son. And that might have been the turnover that seals it. Under a minute to go. C-Buzz looking for the coffin nail in game 1. Throws at the bot account with the slam, and that'll do it. Bells of War, barring some miracle, will take game 1, take a 1-game-to-none lead in his best-of-5 series with a trip to the season 23 finals on the line. Light 'em eye.
I'm good with
With the follow.
Is it pure inside?
It's a 0 on the free throw for Beast Hands.
Oh.
And that's the way bot account just sounded. It sounds like that they had no clue that dude has no free throw, and his hand was just shown. So as they wind down the clock,
Put him, man. I'll try that.
Alright, but yeah, next game we gotta box out a little bit.
let's 49-62, game 1. SIBA 29-11, only missed 2 shots all game. Dominant performance in game 1. In the meantime, while we wait for them
Hey, don't forget
to get back, let's take a look at the award races for Season 1. Brow, congratulations to Brow on winning MVP of the league. Bump, which we're watching right now, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. You know the
All you
vibes.
gotta do is
Led the league in steals with 67.
He's gotta hold B back on him, so you
And he would have won Most Improved Player of the Year. Comes out of nowhere to lead the league in steals. But B. Sandy had an amazing season. Put that team on a playoff run. Sixth Man of the Year yet to be crowned. There are other candidates for Coach of the Year, but I just put Buck in there. Clutch will be a candidate. And then Big Bert with the Comeback Player of the Year. So these are your award winners for Season 23.
No. Hey,
All
that's
except
not-
6 Man, still waiting on the all the nominations from all the coaches. We have yet to do the All-Star and Rising Star ballot.
some weird
That will
stuff.
come soon. Congratulations to the Season 23
Yeah.
award winners.
That too. But we're gonna be fine, bro. Like. Are we walking out or staying in? All right, walking out.
So game 1 in the books, and it is 1-0 Bells of War, the 2 seed, right? So you can't hear me in show again. That's because I got you. fault. All right, now my audio is good in the show channel.
Nah, Bob, you be scooping the fuck out that bull. I don't know.
Okay, character so I can hear you now.
Shit, bro. Oh, you don't have Max Boost on, bro. You're not locked like I am. I got Gatorades on. Man. Like I said earlier, but appreciate you, NPC. Between games, let's go see what Feach is talking about. Let's see him talk about like his cat's like vet appointment this week.
So if y'all want to chat, it's going to be in the stream. Game 1 goes to Bells of War. What Wu Chronicles got to do to get back into this game, they got to figure out how they're going to stop SIBA. This hash player playing lock, tie locks, did not work in Game 1. Going with the double fours just didn't work. On the other side of the ball, having a dedicated lock bump really helped. It slowed down Famous Amos. Really, the game was even for quarters 2 through 4. Matter of fact, every quarter except the fourth quarter, quarters 2 and 3, Wu Chronicles took those quarters from them by 3 points and by 1 point. It was 20-6 in the first quarter. It was too much of a hole for Wu Chronicles to dig out of. At the end of the day, you really can't put yourself in that much of a hole when you're playing a top team, right? So what Wu Chronicles has to do when they come out here, they have to establish early. They can't fall too behind. I didn't like the fact that in the first quarter, they did not call a timeout. I didn't like that. So in those situations, you got to call a timeout. You got to slow the other team down. You don't want the team to run away with momentum, right? So that's something that they got to do. If they find themselves in that position again, they're going to have to call a timeout. They're going to have to stop and slow things down, even if you got to use 2. But they can't just go out there, fall behind by 10, 12, right? And then think that they're going to work their way out of it on their own because you're playing. Gino Spumoni is now following. Forget about it. Gino Spumoni. And they called one at 18 points, like Billy said. And at that point, Billy, come on. You're calling it at 8. When you're down 18 points, you got to call it when you're down 6 or 8 in the first quarter. When you see you're down 8-2, you call a timeout real quick. And you slow it down. My man Gino Spumoni from Bensonhurst. We're going to go to LMB's later after this game. You gotta call a timeout when you see it when you're down like 8-2 or 10-2. You can't really let it get 10-2 would probably be the most.
Honestly, I call timeout at 8-2. I mean, honest.
Yeah, you can't let the score get out of hand like that and then finally call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. Hey, yo, Billy, you know Gino Spumoni, eh? See, Buzz, the bottom count. Had a couple of guys open in the corner, wants to take it himself. And if you're looking for the series, it's been updated 1-0. Bells of War. He's fouled while he takes a 3, and Tylox will shoot 3.
Like, he didn't really touch him like that.
Mika Maron. He misses the 3rd.
Yep, yep.
Bottom count with the slam in the paint. He's got all the points for Bells of War early. I need a fucking drink, bro. Famous Amos gets ripped and fouled.
We're good, bro.
Bump thinking this is a fucking MMA match right now.
I'm paint. Nope, I'm back.
Thrown away. Another turnover by famous Amos thrown to the corner. We saw that too many times. They got to clean that up. But right now it's 6-5. It's closer now. One thing that the Wu Chronicles can take away from last game, outside of one bad quarter, they match up well with this team. And they've proven that they can beat this team. The way they played them in the second and third quarter. The fourth quarter, they lost that quarter by 2. You know what I'm saying? They were down anyway. Open the chats? You really want me to open the chat for you? I can open the chat for you.
Make sure you're aware of those top stops.
Cash, you want me to open the chat? I'll open it right now for you, bro.
Come on, man.
If you go to the WR Select Discord, it's wide open. I'm just fucking with you. But, listen, out of respect for these guys, that have worked hard all season. See, I don't expect Cash to understand because he's never going to get this deep in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Cash isn't going to go anywhere in SIBA, bro. He's just going to be, on a 500 team. You know what I'm saying? But, Cash, if you knew what it was like to grind and achieve greatness in a competitive Pro-Am league, right? If you got to the conference finals in SIBA, bro, you know what I'm saying? You would appreciate the hard work that it takes to get here. So, out of respect for these guys that work so hard, you know what I'm saying, to be here, to accomplish something that you could just never possibly fathom, we shut the chats down for them. If you want to chat it up, you can chat it up while you watch your boy. And honestly, bro, listen. It shouldn't even come to that, man. It shouldn't even come. These are your boys, bro. Bro, these are your boys.
Sit. Hands up.
These are your guys that you run with, play against in the same league. They go through the same struggles as you. You know what I'm saying? These guys, you know exactly what these guys go through to get where they are right now because you play in this league. Nice steal by Trier. Quit. Big steal.
What?
Yuck Versace in the pros? Bro, you got to ask Mad Voltage about Yuck Versace.
No, trust B-Stan got us.
Right now it's a 1-point game. Totally different first quarter from game 1. I got to psych myself up Tuesday, bro. I have to take a nap during the day.
Oh, shit.
7-game series tomorrow, and since I'm 45 years old, like Cash said, I get tired around this time. I'm not like you kids that can stay up till 6, 7 in the morning playing overnights to the head. 3-pointers is no good in coverage.
Route tech.
3-pointer! And right here is where you want to call a timeout if you're Wu Chronicles. Right here, right now, is where you want to call a timeout. They're not going to call a timeout again. And if you're clutch, this is where you close. That was almost thrown away.
They do not fuck with my corner.
Tie locks. 5 on the shot clock. Corner 3 by Slats is good.
I can't go. I thought I did too. I thought he pulled that one. That's why I went down. I'm coming up.
Clutch letting him play through it. Bodicount just gets in there and just so dominating right now. One Direction is now following.
Just touch him, I promise.
One Dire Docks.
We're good. Bro, he got us, bro. He got it. He got us another one.
And Beast Hands 1 for 4 in the series from free throw line. And expect Bells of War to exploit that if they get into trouble late.
Oh, shit.
Just letting y'all know if you're watching ads right now.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know, if you had to sit through that ad that just happened, you're broke as fuck. You need to reevaluate your life. Pull out the debit card. Ask your mom for her credit card. Say, Mom, I need $5.
I mean,
Can I sub to the stream so I can watch this series
I was gonna
without
say,
any commercials? Please, Mom. Be like, yo, I'll pay you back, Mom. It's $5. Take it out of my allowance.
Zone it? Okay, bet. I just don't want to be on the shooting guard.
Ty Locks. Looking for a shot. That's a tough shot to take. No good. Beast hands with a board. He's all over the offensive glass all playoffs.
Stunned him. He stunned me. You're good. I'm here. Face on, boy.
Corner switch.
Jigsaw with the sub. My man Jigsaw got paid yesterday. Good shit, Jig.
Give me that shit. Come on, show him out.
It's the first of the month. Get up. It's the first of the month. Wake up. So cash your checks and get up. My man got paid on the first of the month, and he still got money left over on the 10th. Shout out to Jigsaw, bro. It's the first of the month. Out of bounds.
Oh, I tried to call it. We're good. Come on. We're good.
Out of bounds. Slats doesn't throw into the paint where the guy was just sitting there wide open. Oh, shit.
Yep, I'm good. Oh,
The Gallus is in the booth.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, the Gallus just sitting in the booth.
Oh, that.
Nah, I was trying to figure out why you couldn't hear me.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Oh, come on, Bev. Make a play, kid. Play, Bev. Come on, bro.
16 to 15. It's close. Wu Chronicles trying to tie this series up at 1. If Bells of War hold on here, they'll take a commanding 2-games-to-none lead. As we've seen this playoffs, not even a 2-games-to-none lead is safe.
Make sure you're tucked in that corner. I'm gonna make a dot on one of these. Yes, Beast hands.
My man, Who Not Me, is like Bill Belichick with the 2K knowledge. But he's just too much of a nervous Nelly to coach a team to a winning season.
Left.
Buck said I lost to this. Yeah, bro. That's a tough shot to take. That was a miserable shot. 78%. Breezy Live, making it look breezy. Making it look breezy.
Left.
Famous with another miss. And here comes Bells of War. The lead is 7. Call a timeout. Don't be an idiot.
I told you, I'm in there. He ain't gonna touch.
Sassy Lassie is now following. Yeah, bitch. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
The box.
Missed. Here we go. Another transition. Got to call a timeout here, guys. And they call a timeout. Down 9. 8-2 run right now for Bells of War in this quarter. SIBA is yet to score. And this team is still up 9.
slip.
Tylocks, no good. And here comes Bells of War, taking advantage of every brick and poor shot. Blocked from behind. Tylocks will recover. Here comes Famous Amos. Take a moving midi on the baseline is no good, and Wu Chronicles are on a rough scoring drought right now. They have not scored in 2.5 minutes.
Look at me, lit.
Bot count back to SIBA's. Bav. 5 left to shoot. Bump with the ball. Their lock takes a fade from the left hash, and it's good for 3. And the lead is now 12. And Wu Chronicles are officially in trouble as we wind down the final minute of game number 2 and the first half of game number 2. Famous with another miss. This team has not scored since 1 minute had passed in this first quarter. It is 14-2. Last game, their disaster quarter was the first. This game, it is the second. And now this lead has just ballooned to 15.
We good. I have trailer. Oh shit, Buzz.
And it is just not looking good. Wu Chronicles looking like they don't belong here. Damn, Wu Chronicles is looking like they don't belong here.
Let's go. Hey, we're good. They have trust. Most powerful words in this. Literally. All right.
32 to 15.
They have last. We still have our one. We do have our one. Oh shit.
Left.
15 points in the first half so far. 2 points this quarter. Still. Famous open for 3.
What?
It's good.
Oh fuck no.
It'll make it 14, but 5 points in the second quarter. For Wu Chronicles, they find them down 32 to 18.
That was bad.
And we're still waiting for SIBA to show up. And this team is up 14. Bad luck. It is not looking good right now for the number 1 seed. Meanwhile, Bells of War are 10 minutes away of game time from going up 2 games to none.
We literally have them crunched. No, we're good. Come on, lock back in.
Did I close playground and recess for this? Yeah, this is the conference finals, bro. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? This is it right here. The winner of this series goes on to the SIBA finals. Something that you may never in your entire life see. These guys are playing for the grit, the glory, the ladies. The amount of pussy these dudes are going to get for winning a SIBA finals, you can never comprehend or understand. So yes, we shut down the chat out of respect for this series. And on the finals on Tuesday, yes, it will be shut down. Again, we do this time of year, bro. This is for the ladies. The three-pointer is good. These guys are playing for all the pussy you can get right now. Winning a SIBA finals will get you so much ass, you won't know what to do with yourself. Something a lot of you guys in the playground could never understand.
All right, Bump, you're about to be blocked. Bump, you're blocked.
That's right. Look at Mids and Wugs. They won SIBA championships. They can't they gotta beat the girls off them with a stick. It's just what happens, bro. When you win a SIBA chip, it's like that aura. It's like that musk comes off you, bro. Your dick gets 1.5 inches extra in length.
He's sitting there. He's sitting on it.
Telling you, bro. This is where you want to win at.
I'm trying to take it out or like wait for you to move.
Not a fucking OVN. You got guys that are bragging about what? Winning 3 OVNs in a row? I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
Yes, good pinch.
You got kids that are like, yo, need 2 for dunk.
You're sitting.
Shout out to fucking Hoff and Danger. But these guys are like, I need 2 for dunk.
Oh, shit, Breeze.
You're not growing your cock size girth
One block.
by winning an overnight or a midday. It's just not going to happen, bro. That only comes with a SIBA chip. The slam. Bert, you can't type in chat. It's shut down. This is your chat right now. This is your fucking chat, Bert. All right? You heard me, Bert? This is your fucking chat. Your chat is right here. If you are here right now, you are right where you need to be. You can't say certain things like, well, you can't say certain things in the Discord either. You think I'm going to let you say some fucking shit to get my shit shut down in there? Whatever you can't say here, you can't say there.
No, we're good.
You could say fuck Sonny 100%. That's cool. That is allowed. As a matter of fact, I encourage it. Yeah, it's going to fuck Sonny going.
5.
There you go. Keep that fuck Sonny going in the chat.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm dribbling up and stopping it.
Yeah.
Corner switch.
Look at all the fuck. Where is Sonny? He got to be here, though. The code is fuck Sonny.
Come on, man.
That's the code. The code is fuck Sonny. Sonny can't fight back, bro. Even think Sonny's here.
Slip.
Wilfredians is now following. Bro, we might as well have some fun because this game's a snooze fest right now, bro.
You're good.
Hey, the good news is if this series is like this, I'll open the chat a little early.
I damn near caught a reverse out of that shit. I didn't like it.
And it is an 18-point lead. Where is Clutch right now?
No, but that involved
Clutch has to be in that party, bro. After this game is over, because it looks like they're going to be down 0-2. What do you do? What do you do when your team's down 0-2 in a best of 5, bro?
Talk to me.
I don't know if the final's going to be a snooze. The final's never, bro, we've had competitive finals, bro. It's been a long time since the finals in this league was not competitive. Last season's finals was probably, I would say it was probably the second best finals we ever had. Besides that 3-1 comeback season 6 Woodrow Villains against Cuban Links. They might have been tied. As a matter of fact, the last snooze fest we had was when Mids won it with that super team.
I know. That's why I said fuck no.
3-pointer is good, but that 3-pointer pushes it to 18. And just for the record, Rushing Elephants did not reverse sweep. It was 3-1 lead. This kid Bird is playing mobile games, bro. What is going on? 3-pointer's good.
What up?
10 seconds to go in the third quarter. And it is all bells of war all the time right now. As they will take a 49-30 lead. Going into the fourth quarter, they have to make up 19 points in 5 minutes with bells of war starting with the ball in the fourth. C-Buzz with his takeover on still. Way off. Didn't even hit the rim.
I'm right.
They pulled a LeBron last season, yes. Method Men were up 3-1, and Rushing Elephants reversed it.
Cancel.
That's exactly what that's exactly what got U-Bots drafted. You're right. 100%.
He said reverse stack, not reverse. Reverse stack. Not
Coming
reverse.
back 3-1.
You're good, bro. You're good.
We will see U-Bots
I
coming
do
back to
happy see
SIBA
I saw him move.
next pre-draft.
He just
That
thought
is
he said
confirmed.
reverse, not reverse stack.
Whether or not he stays with the Rushing Elephants, we don't know. It's a new coach over there. Perk was able to bring that team back to the playoffs. No U-Bots. They had Vector at the 2, and they finished 10-8 and got knocked out in the first round. So there was still a good team. They went to the playoffs. New coach, new 2-guard. Jack Threes only looks like a long-term keeper for that franchise for sure. 3-pointer's no good. Breezy for 3. That's no good.
I mean, I jumped early. That's me.
Ty Locks will get fouled.
I could have gotten another free. I would just.
They
so
don't
scared
have to
about that
choose
at that
between
point.
those two. No. U-Bots was a first-round pick. I think Jack Threes was like a 3rd. That's a tough shot to take, and it's good for 3. And don't look now, but it's only a 10-point game. 9 straight points to start this quarter. And Wu Chronicles is going to need a dominant quarter.
I mean, I'm
They're going to need it to come back into this. I don't know if they could overcome a 19-point deficit. But right now it's 10, and we've seen teams come back from down 10 with this much time.
Oh, it's not gonna clip at all. Hit me. Oh, shit,
Bump.
come on. Get back.
And 24-second shot clock violation, so a turnover.
That-
And Wu Chronicles with the ball, and they have an opportunity to cut the lead to single digits here. Wu Chronicles, no matter how much they've been down this game, they were down 19 to start this quarter. And that lead has been cut down to 8. So Wu Chronicles have not given up. So shout out to Wu Chronicles. Much respect to them. That's a bad defensive breakdown right there.
Yeah.
That just can't fucking happen. I mean, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But now the lead's back to 11. And you can't fuck that up. You just cut the lead down to 8. Crown Taj with the follow. You just cut the lead down to 8. You were down 19, and then you go and you let that 3 fly, bro. It's nuts. Ty Locks. Lead back down to 9.
We're good.
I understand they're pressing, but they have to have those 2 free safeties back there. And if you get beat on the press, maybe you should sit back. They got to generate some turnovers here. Wow, too much space for C-Buzz. Good recovery. And bottom count just dominating them down there.
Left.
Beast Hands should have just took the dunk. Oh, that was almost thrown away. Now Beast Hands takes it after an additional 8 seconds off the shot clock.
I don't want to leave that 3. I had no adrenaline.
It's a 9-point game.
I had no adrenaline.
This game is not over yet, but Wu Chronicles running out of time here. If they're going to make this run to tie this game up, they have to make it now. Bert, if you don't have $5 after working all those hours for the MTA and you want to sit there and watch ads, I got no fucking sympathy. And it's a foul on the shot, which will send Bump to the line for 2.
I was probably getting bored anyway. It's fine. 2. We're back. All right, no.
Stolen, and that'll do it. You subbed last month. You know what? This league is active every month.
Yep.
Backdoor to Breezy Live. Should have just pulled that too.
You don't go down, stay in the corner. You're wide open.
3-pointer.
Bav, game
It's
on.
good. And Bells of War will go on to take a 2-0 lead. They'll be 1 win away from a trip to the SIBA finals and a date with shadow boxers.
Playing normal. I'm coming up right.
And this might be a quick stream.
Under my hip. Yep. Coming back.
And yeah, we did stream high school over the first round of the playoffs because that was a state championship game, bud. Put some respect on the... And by the way, that state championship game had former 2K League players in it. Not elite shooter, bunch of players in it. Beast Hands throws it out to Tylocks. Too little, too late as they will stand there and hold the ball.
No.
Down 2-0. Bells of War are up 2-0. And once again, what it came down to was a disastrous quarter. Finals will be Tuesday night. Hopefully they start at 8 or 8:30 because it is a 7-game series.
Damn.
Famous with 27 points. SIBA's 7 points on 2 of 7 shooting, 14 assists, found other ways to help the team. 24 for the Rookie of the Year bump. And once again, the story of this game, the disaster quarter. A 16-5 run for Bells of War in the second quarter right there. And Wu Chronicles came out 20-12 in that fourth quarter. They came on hot, but too little, too late once again. And they find themselves down 0-2 to Bells of War. Got to stay away from that disaster quarter. Wu Chronicles going to have to take it 1 game at a time. Right now, down 2-0. If they want any inspiration, they could just look to what Poisonous Darts did in the conference semis. They did not win the series, but they did come back to bring it to a game 5. You have to figure if you Wu Chronicles, man, just get it to a game. Get it to a game 5 and then take it from there.
I'm really gonna check it because I think it was just off.
There have been plenty of teams in this league that have come back down 0-2. Last season's championship, I know these guys remember watching it last season. It was a 3-1 deficit, and Rushing Elephants had to win 3 straight games. Wu Chronicles are going to have to do that coming up, win 3 straight games. So Wu Chronicles are going to have to do what the defending champs did last season.
6 threes.
They're going to need it. Bells of War, don't fuck around. Just close it out. Go home early. Play some rec. Play an OVN. Whatever you want to do. Go and chill. Sunday night. Go to sleep early. Get ready for work. What am I talking about? These guys don't work. Just enjoy your Sunday.
All right, come on, walk in.
That's what I'm in the OVN after this. I unlock. That's right, yeah. So if you want that OVN, bro, just wrap it up now. That's the Bells of War motivation right now. Just wrap it up and get to an early Sunday. C-Buzz, we know you ain't got work on a Monday morning, so you'll be in that overnight all night on a Sunday. I don't think it would be the first time there were 2 sweeps in the conference finals. But you can check that out by just going to the archive season after season.
Nah, you're sick, Buzz. You're sick.
My man's trying to 3P like Mike Swan. Yo, man, the funniest shit go on. Listen, when we're out there bragging about 3 straight OVNs, you know the community is in deep shit. God forbid, bro. I decided to take SIBA away. Your 2K playing experience is going to be in the fucking outhouse, bro. It is going to be in the porta potty permanently with the shit that's going on, bro.
You want to go to the lesson real quick?
Wu Chronicles got to take it 1 game at a time. Got to look to history to see, hey, has any team come back from down 0-2? Yes, we've had plenty of teams come back down 0-2, plenty of times. A team in the
Feach, I'm gonna give you a quick update. They said they need 5 minutes, so we're gonna go play a 3v3 game. So use something for your viewing entertainment.
Man, I don't want to see that. Neither do the viewers.
They said they need time. So nothing else I can do.
How much time do they need?
They said they give us 5 minutes at least. So we're gonna go play a quick little game.
They're probably having a meeting in the locker room.
Yeah, they're like Clutch is in there rallying the troops, firing up the fellas, getting electric. You know, he's only hope that he can actually do something as a coach for once. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a beautiful.
And I'm sitting there trying to tell him just get the beating over with. Cool down. Clutch said his team needs to cool down. And whatever that means, the team needs to cool down. So while he cools down, let's chat it up. DeGallis, do you see any way that this team comes back? I guess I'm in here all alone. And the series is now 2-0 in favor of Bells of War.
Do I see any way this team comes back?
Yeah, is there any way that Wu Chronicles can come back in this? They need a cool down period of 5 minutes. Is there any way that they can come back in this series?
Honestly, it's tough, bro. Right now, the Ty Lux versus SIBA matchup is I'm looking to. That's number one. And number two, Root Chronicles isn't able to do what they do best, which is give them a break with Famous and Ty Lux because they just can't get stops on the defensive end. So unless they can get stops and get on the break, which is their strong suit, and how they win games, then they're gonna lose. There's nothing they can really do. They have to do that or they lose.
Well, we know for a fact that teams have come back down 0-2 plenty of times.
Yes, it's doable. They have to do it. They have to get back to doing what they do. Is get stops and get on the break and get tie locks going early. If they can't do that, then it's like I said, they don't come back. That's what they have to do.
I'm gonna shut down the free agent chat. These fiends. I gotta open all these chats later, bro.
Camping wants to know if he can get the guest tag.
The guest tag? I mean, I can drag him in here, but I mean, he's the type of dude that's gonna say something that's gonna shut the whole stream down. Man, why do we shut down Playground Chat? It says it right there, out of respect to the conference finals. What you're watching on the screen right now is not the conference finals. It is a quick 3v3 scrim. Wu Chronicles need a little intermission. They're down 2-0. The Bells of War, at times have looked dominant. At times, these teams have looked even. Now, one thing that I will tell you about the series, about these two teams, it's been the disaster quarter for Wu Chronicles. There have been points where they just have not been able to stop the bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Like, there have been times where they just have not been able to stop the bleeding. We saw game one, it was 20-6 after the first quarter. And then little by little, Wu Chronicles was chipping away, but then it was too little too late. And then game two, it was 16-15 after the first quarter. It was 16-13 after the first quarter. Wu Chronicles scored the first basket. And then after that, it was all Wu Chronicle. It was all Bells of War from there, as they win that quarter 16-5. So it has been the tale of a disaster quarter that Wu Chronicles has not been able to avoid. Outside of that, these teams have been pretty even. It was a 20-12 fourth quarter in favor of Wu Chronicles in game 2 as they cut the lead to 8, but they never really threatened at all. They were down 19 to start the quarter, so they have not been able to threaten this team at all. Bells of War have looked very comfortable here. They feel like they can do whatever they want to this team. Even when, and the worst part about his game 2, guys, SIBA was not his best, but he only had 7 points, but he had 14 assists. So the first game he only missed twice, and he had like 27 points. Second game, 7 points but 14 assists. He got his other teammates involved. They planned around trying to slow him down. They slowed him down on the offensive end, and all he did was distribute and find the open man. So right now, I just see it like Wu Chronicles can't figure out Bells of War right now. Hey, Skinhead is following. Now
Yeah, Feach. The thing is that Bells of War just has a way talented, a more talented roster, and Clutch just needs to outcoach that. A couple things that I've been seeing was they got to get away from bump. I wouldn't even call a Bucks every possession because that takes away time. But I will call a flare up on whoever bump is. Get bump away. Like bump is just destroying. That the 6-6 is slow, so he is literally just getting back to. The only thing they could do is probably cheese a behind the back into a screen or something. But if it regards to trying to get movement for the midi, bump is there. If it regards to trying to go into the open area, bump is there. Bump is stealing it. They have to do a flare up and get bump out every defensive possession. That's the first thing they need to do. Because bump is just completely taking over.
They need to cut down on the turnovers too. If you guys, anybody just joining us,
Yeah,
right now,
bump is the one causing it, and they keep guest passing the corners. And Bodicount is playing really good in the corner. He's staying disciplined. They need so if Famous has the ball coming up, and bump immediately goes on Famous, they need to do a flare up on tie locks, and Famous has to be ready to shoot. They have to not let bump play defense. That's the first thing they need to do. On the defensive end, what Clutch needs to tell his back end is to play sides. They're playing double successes as well, so they need to play sides on the back end, but the back end has to play the slip. So fake step everything and play discipline in both the corners. Beast Hands needs to stay a little bit closer to the corner. And Body Count is not really a good rebounder. Beast Hands is a better rebounder. The problem is not even looking that way. Body Count is kind of beating him off the boards, but that's because Famous and Talix are missing a lot of shots. But overall, Beast Hands is a better rebounder. So if Beast Hands plays the corner, the left corner stays
this is the
disciplined,
conference finals for whoever's in the chat asking what round
and
this is the
they play
conference finals.
discipline, and the back end pretends like he's stepping, but he's fake stepping and plays a slip. I think C-Buzz is going to be in a position where he has to use his speed to get open, and now you just kind of have to, just guard his midi because he usually goes for the midi under 10 seconds when he doesn't have anything.
Well, Bells of War is back they're back loading up, so we're going to get to game 3 coming up, and we're going to get the rest of this series on the road. So we're getting ready to rock any minute right now. This is it. So game number 3, Bells of War 1 win away. It's the series is 2-0 in favor of Bells of War. And Wu Chronicles have to look. I don't know what was spoken about in their little 5-minute intermission that was requested by Clutch for his team. According to Clutch, the team was steaming mad. I'd be mad too if I was Wu Chronicles. Last season, they got knocked out in the first round with a record of 14-4 as a number 1 overall seed. As a number 2 overall seed. This season, number 1 overall seed at 15-3, and they're right here. They get to the conference finals after a grueling matchup in the divisional and the conference semis. And here they are, find themselves down 0-2, and they got to figure out, you got to figure they're thinking, what do we got to do right now, right? Like, what do we have to do? We're right here. And they don't want to be the ones that fumble this bag, and right now they are. Right now, they have no answer for whatever Bells of War is throwing at them. So here they are. What they got to do, really, they just got to calm down, right? They got to get back to what they do, avoid the disaster quarter. Avoid that disastrous quarter that has been plaguing them for the first 2 games. And get back to Wu Chronicle basketball.
He has 87 per rim.
And they got to look at history. They got to see the teams in this league have come back down 2 games. They got to take a look at last season's finals when Rushing Elephants had to win 3 straight. This team's going to have to win 3 straight games starting at 10 p.m. Bav, top of the key for 3 is no good.
Oh.
If you guys are wondering what the series is,
I'm running straight down.
look at the scoreboard. It's 0-2 in favor of Bells of War.
There we go. This is a good clip. This is a good clip. Oh, no. It's not giving it to me.
Tear Soul with the follow.
Not right.
Left, if you come this way.
Nope, we're solid.
It's win or go home for Wu Chronicles here. A minute has gone by in the first quarter. Still nobody has scored.
Clear middle, clear middle, clear middle.
And a slam by Bodicount. And Bodicount's been able to do whatever he wants in the paint
I'm back.
all series long.
Yes, wait a minute.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
See Buzz with the steal. He's going to take it himself.
Yeah, that's my man who keep doing that shit.
I want to know what Clutch said to his team. I'm especially going to want to know what he said to his team if they come out and win this game. And if you got hit with 5 ads,
Got bot.
Oh my. 40. Nice, bro.
if you got hit with ads, you are starving like Marvin. See Buzz. No good. Bot account with the board, and he'll get fouled right away.
I did.
Broke for using ads.
No. Oh shit. Pause it.
Oh man. That was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. I have to type it to you because you can't hear me because you're stuck with the ads.
Oh, come on, man.
For another 8
It's solid,
seconds.
bro. Stop and top.
And a midi is good.
Top, bro. Come on.
Ayo, Jet, my bad, bro. I had to type it out to you in the chat because you can't hear because you had to deal with ads. It sucks, bro. But yeah, I guess the NBA is broke. Every time you watch an NBA game and you go watch a commercial break,
Yep, you're good.
NBA must be broke as fuck. This kid never watches TV, bro.
I got you. I didn't know you were going out.
Anybody watch TV and not see ads at all?
Didn't expect anything like the video. I was already fighting box.
Bro, I see ads on a fucking pay-per-view.
Coming up.
You really gotta get a $5 sub gifted? Look, bro. Listen, I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna shit on anybody's financial situation. My fault. I don't want to do that. I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna be one of those dudes that ego somebody. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you really can't afford the $5, bro. I mean, I don't even know how to gift a sub in my own shit. If you're really down that bad, bro. If you're down that bad, bro, please somebody get my man Yo Jit a sub, bro. He'll pay you back next Friday.
One.
He'll pay you back April 1st. I don't think Bestford's ever coming back, bro. That's how you know. Hey, listen, that's how you guys know that the money is secondary to me because Bestford was our biggest fucking fully auto Cardi with the follow. Bro, that's how you know that money comes secondary to me because Bestford is our biggest supporter as far as subs go, and I let that motherfucker go in a heartbeat.
I'm right. I'm good right.
So-
I'm good right.
You know the money ain't shit. It's nice, but it ain't the most important thing to me. I just banned my top supporter. I just banned the top
I know.
subber to the stream, not doing what he was supposed to do in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn, I'm clipping the shit out of this kid, bro.
trust me, bro. Ain't nobody got more integrity than me. What happened with Bestford? My man Hearn gifted him. Get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Cash your checks and get up, get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. So cash your checks and get up. I got to set up a bot so every time somebody subs, it plays that little clip. I got to figure out how to do that.
Well, it seems Chronicles have been able to keep this one pretty close here in the first quarter, which is a good sign.
Yeah, I don't know what was said to the team.
They're showing signs of life, finally, in my opinion, on defense. That's what I've been talking about.
Try or quit with the turnover. And that will be off. Tie game after the first.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Just play follow.
What happened to Bestford is the same things that happens to a lot of people who get comfortable
How about this?
and think that they are more important than they are. The same thing that happened to Killer J happened to him. Same thing that happens to a lot of people, bro. It mostly happens to admins. You notice that, bro? Like, you ever notice it's the admins that have this happen to, right? They have a little bit of responsibility in SIBA. They start feeling like, yo, well, if it's not for me, then high school is going to be in shambles. If I really wanted to run the high school thing myself, bro, I'd do a million times better job than any one of you. I find people to do the high school because I'm doing a favor for you.
Shit, that nigga wide open, though.
I'm doing you the favor by letting you be an admin, bro.
Oh, you said come.
Goat baby, just subscribe. Get up, get up. It's the first of the month. So cash your checks and get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the
They
first
gotta
of the
start hitting
month.
some shots.
I know, right?
You can't be 2 for 7 on mostly open
We got a little
shots,
hype
man.
train going. Can we keep the hype train going or what, bro?
Flats is 0 for 3 on wide open shots right now.
That's way too high.
That's 19 to 10.
I wish bots could subscribe, bro. If you bots were able to subscribe, bro, I'd be rich right now.
Trinko, I'll get you after
Corner
the
switch,
story on that, bro.
corner switch.
They're getting the shots at me. I just gotta
They just
put
gotta
the ball in the bucket.
gotta put the ball in the hoop, man. Corner three is good.
Av, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Good shit, bro.
Guapo calling Hoot hot ass kid, bro. He's like, yo, you a hot ass kid.
Left it.
Donzi's in the building.
I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Stolen by C-Buzz.
I know you got me, Buzz. That's why I'm not reaching. I know you got me. Yeah.
Call timeout here. I call timeout right here, right now. They can't score. They're on a big scoring drought. Minute and a half to in the
I
second
agree
quarter.
with you. Tyler's flawed.
Bad shot. You know what I'm saying? They need a timeout here. Stolen by Tylox.
He called it.
And this is my. I'll wait till this fucking go off. That's a good steal.
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Beast hand stops the drought.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got
That's a close call. That pass right there.
Yeah, we're really gonna let this hype train thing pass without another sub, bro. It sucks. I just need to get work, bro. I just need to find a job, bro. I need more employed motherfuckers in here. I gifted my wife 50 subs. It cost me $250 the other day. Rampage. Chatting it up for the first time. 3-pointer is no good. Rims in and out. Beast hands with the board. Can't put it back in.
Come on, man.
I'm Charlie.
I mean, push him. Huh? It's getting a little frisky out there.
Oh, God. Corner switch.
Still no time.
He does know what it's
After they put the ball to the bucket for the last almost 4 or 5 minutes.
Come on, yo. Where are all the ballers that fucking take pictures with money on their arm and shit? Counting a stack and shit. Y'all can't even sub.
I know.
Shit's nuts.
Wale muted. Shot.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we can't let Black win the Triple Crown though. He can't be the first coach to do it.
Yo, Campin, I know you can hear
He
my
won't be the
audio.
first player to do it. Well, somebody's winning the Triple Crown, bro.
I did. That's the first time he got me. The first time all series. I just left early. That's me.
Somebody's winning. I think there's a player on Shadow Boxers, right?
Yeah, my fits are trash.
So somebody's winning a Triple Crown, man.
6 seconds, Twilight in here. What?
Black won't really count as a player, just be a coach because he doesn't even play. But Fitz will win it as a triple. Fitz could win it as a Triple Crown as a player. Black as a coach. Now, if Fitz wins it, it's an actual Triple Crown, 3 in a row, like 1 in high school, 1 in college, and then 1 in pro, all 3 consecutive.
Killing that shit, man.
And bump too, huh? Wow, somebody's winning a Triple Crown this season, bro. That shit's nuts.
Oh, that. Oh man.
Now,
this is hard for me to watch.
We could have no Triple Crown winner if Wu Chronicles takes their heads out of their ass, comes back and wins this game and wins the series and then wins the finals. We won't have a Triple Crown winner.
Yep.
But that might be asking too much.
I don't want to reach late clock.
Get back.
Nice move by Tylox. It goes in.
What?
I mean, at some point the offense has to do something other than guess past the right corner of the slots and then throw the sidelines. Like,
Persuasive just
that's
cheered.
sustainable.
We just had a cheer in the chat. Okay. Used a bit to cheer. Okay. All right. Use them bits, baby. Use those motherfucking bits.
And there they go. This is where Wu Chronicles becomes dangerous when they start cooking on the break. So all you gotta do, just stop you on the break.
8. I have a pop.
Bottom count. It's good. It'll be a 3-point lead going into the half. Going into the half. 26-23, Bells of War. They are now 10 minutes away from a trip to the season 23 finals. Potentially 10 minutes away from sending me to bed early. I am tired as fuck.
He's 1 for 4, brother. Like he's got me 1 time.
On the one hand, I'm tired as hell. On the other hand, it'd be really fun to have a 5-game series and see this team come back. It's hard to choose, man. When you get my age, bro, ain't nothing better than sleep, bro. Tylox in the mid-range with a hand in his face. It's good.
I didn't think he timed out. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he should.
Did I see the Sean O'Malley massacre? Of course I did. I saw him take a liver shot that would have ended him had there been like another 35 to 40 seconds left on that clock in the 5th round. No good.
I know.
It'd be so funny if you actually SIBA guys and like somebody else's stream as opposed to the SIBA stream.
Wait, say that again?
I said it'd be funny SIBA dudes in other people's streams, you know, Meat Munch or whatever, as opposed to being the SIBA stream. It's actually hilarious. I ain't gonna call no names, but anyway.
Well, you have to call names now that you brought it up.
It's the usual guys.
Huh?
It's the usual guys.
Like who?
Try and get put me in the spot, Feach.
I mean, you said it. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking good. I'm looking good.
I didn't get box.
8. Fuck. We're good. Hey, we're good. Come on.
He hits that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. waiting till he flips corner, coming up middle. Mm-hmm.
34-28. It's close, though. Right now, Wu Chronicles has been able to avoid the disaster quarter.
I don't even think I've seen the try. I could call this in the rotation for the Root Chronicles defense. Oh, it's all so much.
I've got your wing. Oh,
They're just
Well,
playing
to be
everything
fair, we
straight up.
haven't been listening. If they have a stream, I'd love to hear it.
Apparently, he doesn't talk in any game, so that's the back end.
I
Apparently.
think this is the only stream we have of this game.
No, I'm saying, like, per his teammates, he doesn't talk in the mic.
There's also bump
How's the back
stream.
end?
Cut right now. Call me
Oh, it sounds a lot better.
Yeah, bump stream is a lot smoother on watching that. Because he's streaming from a PC as opposed to a console.
Look at Meter Doink in the bump stream.
I didn't want to say it, man.
We
But
have
anyway.
one foul for the rest of the quarter. Let's wait. Come on.
I actually got to you know what?
I'm under,
I'm doing you a disservice, bro. I gotta broadcast this.
Step on the mini. Step on the mini. I'm back. Back. Good call.
There you go. Now you can watch it and keep up in real time.
Circle.
Oh, man. Nice.
Oh, fuck. Nah, that's me. I'm trying to get. Oh, fuck. That's
Bad
me.
ball
That's
is
me.
right.
That's
I don't know. It's a 6-point game right now.
They're double pressing.
We need a table emote. Yes, we do. I got to work on these custom emotes.
Yeah, that's because I beat him like crazy, but fuck it. Oh, he fucked me up.
Oh, Famous seems like he's getting going here a little bit. That's a great sign.
Three-pointer by bump to push it back to 8.
Niggas need heat check to hit shit like that. Niggas need heat check for that.
And just when
Switch. We still got our foul.
just when Wu Chronicles starts to make it a little close,
10 seconds. He dribble too long. Sit. 6 seconds. I'm left. I'm staying with him.
the 2K Twins taking a break from playing their 43rd OVN of the week to tune into the SIBA
I don't got it.
SHAOLIN Conference Finals. Shout out to the little
No, my
2K
nigga,
Twins. What's that, what's it called? You know that meme when you see the kid in school and he's like, his head got a big-ass vein on it? Y'all know that meme when you see the kid with the big-ass vein, he's sitting in school? Someone got to make that meme with the 2K Twins. When you've gone 45 minutes without loading up an OVN.
Let's wait to see who advances to the finals.
Circle.
Or it'll be another game.
That's 12 now, bro. And it's not looking good for this Wu
Not looking
Chronicles.
good.
And, bro, if you're Wu Chronicles, bro, you're going to hear it
Behind the back. I'm up.
from the rest of the league, bro. You are going to hear this shit.
Circle, miss.
So I posed the question again: if Wu Collins doesn't win this game speech, what do they do with their team? Do they keep it? Do they run it back?
Of course you keep it,
They-
bro.
You keep it after
Yeah,
getting
of
rounded after one season and
Yeah,
then
of course.
get to the conference finals again. I don't know. It's tough.
I didn't like it. I'm gonna just slow.
Playground screenshots. These motherfucking fiends, bro. Oh, nah, y'all motherfuckers. But you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to unlock it anyway.
There we go.
Hit me. I got through it.
I'm going to unlock the chats anyway because it looks like the series is...
Yeah, this game is looking done.
We don't
It's
stop
just
playing quick.
finished.
Nah.
We don't give up 3.
Nah, Bump just took over the game.
Stay up. I ain't gonna lie.
open up all the chats now.
Nah, I feel he just missed. He just missed 2. He just missed
I don't
2.
understand
So
how they're able to.
they were already up 2-0. So this is the series, right? They're going to the finals.
Yeah, it's over.
Is there any other? There's no other games
You
tonight.
did. You did.
No,
Yeah,
that's
bro,
it. We had the other side of the bracket play last night. The next series will be
Slow it.
Tuesday night.
So who do they play? They play Ben and Fitz in them.
Yep,
I'm
they're
trying to
playing
call it.
shadow boxers.
Oh man,
Fuck it, just win this, SIBA.
We're gonna have.
that's a
Bro, we're going to have a Triple Crown winner. Guaranteed now.
all these because all these people have bump one in high school, college, right?
Yeah, Fitz won in high school, college. Black won in high school and college as a coach.
Wow, now that's history.
Way to jump at it. Slow.
Now, this
slow
is
it,
crazy.
slow
This
it,
is gonna
slow it.
be, you know, for the town level to go. I think that this is gonna be a really good finals though. Like a matchup. I like this matchup. Oh, hold on. Tylock's fighting for a season.
Tylock's talking a lot of shit.
Now he was confident in Phosphorus, bro. He told me we're in the party. I don't know. I don't know what he see. I don't see it, but it's what it is.
Right.
Oh yeah, Ty. Oh yeah, Ty.
Fuck it.
Damn, it's over. He flopped.
Fuck it, I don't mind the slow down.
It's over.
Oh. Stand with it. Yep, you got my middle. Yep, no threes, no threes, no threes.
Just open the chats one at a time. Who just jumped out?
You could just hit me.
This is
I don't know
over,
what they got going
Fitch.
on. Like, come
This
on,
is
bro.
over with.
I'm not mad at it, bro. Fuck it.
Oh, the league chat's already going crazy. League chat's already going crazy. Yo, league chat.
I'm really yo, JC. JC, you gotta check out the resume, JC. Like JC, I'm really an off-ball show because I've been doing it since 21 Courage. Like I know when to wrap up. I know when to, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that shit. I know all that shit. The little shit. You got like I know the little shit. You see how they done my man that I wrap up? Like it's the little shit, bro.
All right, so the chats are now open. The chats have now been reopened.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know if I'm gonna play a lot of retail while the 3 season.
And we are here. 15-point game. And the disaster quarter for Wu Chronicles happens to be the fourth quarter
I'm sorry, Fish, for what I'm about to do to you, bro.
in this
I
game.
apologize in advance, bro.
14-4 fourth quarter run. And right now, Bells of War sweeping the #1 team in the league to get to the SIBA finals for season 23. They will face Lazy and the Shadow Boxers on Tuesday night. I'm going to bed early tonight, baby. This stream is going to be under 2 hours.
Full court is
Early
crazy,
predictions? Oh my God, bro. Listen.
JC, some people.
I hate to say it. I think Bells of War is going to win this
I ain't gonna
finals,
lie,
bro.
Twitch.
The fact that they
I
took
feel like loading that
the
shit
fact
up,
that they
man.
took this team, they took the
Oh my
#1
God.
team
I
in the
just like
league,
three straight
SOE in the
games of this
motherfucking chat. Let's go. The fact that they took the #1 team in the league and just twisted them all around and made it look easy. Every game, double digits. Too much momentum right now, man. If you're Wu Chronicles, bro, you are embarrassed right now. You are embarrassed,
JC.
but...
JC, please, JC.
Oh, they're chucking it from half court, bro. They are not happy right now, bro. It is done.
The bar all has been sent out. What are you talking about?
Slats. padding the stats a little bit, trying to make it look less than what it is. But at the end of the day, hey, here it is. Wu Chronicles will go down
I'm just playing dunk with them. I told him
quietly.
I'm right now. I'm just playing the dunk playoffs. Relax, JC. I don't know if I want to come back to retail for real, but for now I'm just playing dunk playoffs. I don't know about retail yet. How am I crazy, bro? How am I? My UPA teammates needed me. My UPA teammates needed me, right? So.
Final 20 seconds of the game. And, bro, who would have thought that this would be done in 3 games? This was fucking tough. This was tough to see, man. Who would have thought that this would have been done in 3 games?
I might come out here and get minked.
And that will do it.
Feel me, twins? They call it a Cinderella run. Like, come on, bro.
Let's go to the bracket. Generous wondering with the follow. Let's update the playoff bracket in real time.
Like, did y'all not find a lockdown? Like, I'm not even trolling when I say this, bro. I really am not in the mood to play that shit at the moment. These 3 straight games. So there's really nobody else? Like, did nobody hit y'all up?
Put a big fat 0 for Wu Chronicles as they get swept.
Oh my fucking god! Time to make my green light. Unfortunate.
They get swept out of the conference finals.
I'm your man, JC.
Could we get somebody from the winning team up?
You see what I got into?
Does anybody from the winning team want to join the stream? Can we get someone from the winning team on the stream?
Need someone from the winning team in the booth?
Just join.
He's more than happy to join.
Join any. Oh, we got SIBAs. Bot account.
Why am I gonna talk all 4 quarters? What happened?
Come on, Feach.
Hey,
Come on.
talk to me, man. Did you go out there expecting it to be that easy? Because you guys made it look easy.
I didn't think we would sweep, but after the first game, bro, I knew.
Don't do that. Game 1,
I mean, every game you guys won, it was by double digits. This team was the best team in the league. Last season, they were one of the best teams in the league. This season, they had the best overall record. You know what I'm saying? Stomping everybody in the conference. But you know, what I don't know if you caught what I was saying earlier, right? I don't know if you caught what I was saying in the pregame show, but what I was saying was your team and Wu Chronicles, right? In order to get to this point, both teams fought hard-fought 5-game series to get here, right? Mm-hmm. Usually when you have a team that goes to the finals, usually when you have the best team in the league, in the playoffs, they have dominating performance. Like, they go out there, they sweep somebody, it's not close, they establish themselves. Neither one of you guys were able to do that so far in the playoffs, right? Well, on the other side, Shadow Boxers, both series that they had to get here, from the divisional to the conference semis, 5-game series. What do? They go out last night, and they look dominant. They get to the finals, they make a statement, they go out there and they sweep Go Showers, put them to bed early. Tonight, you guys have done the same. Like, so tonight, you guys have had your chance to put on a dominating performance in the playoffs and show everybody that, yo, you guys are definitely the best team in the conference right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
what do you?
They're literally cooked. They're literally cooked, bro. I just unlocked Patty too. They're done, bro.
What do you think? What do you think about your opponents coming up, Shadow Boxers?
At the end of the day, you just gotta remember, they got fits, they got comp. At the end of the day, though, Feach, it's who on point guard, brother. So that's all I'm gonna say, man.
Listen, you've been on a hell of a run here in the playoffs. You know, I mean, I feel like finally you've been stepping it up in SIBA, bro. Taking this, and listen, it hasn't in this league for you on point guard. It hasn't been easy. In the first couple of seasons, you were playing it. There were times in the playoffs when you played for Pro Tools, you had to shoulder a lot of the blame for the team's failures in the playoffs. Last season, you were on teams weren't really winning. This season now feels like you have finally stepped into your own. You got really good teammates. You got a dominating lock. The rookie of the year on your squad bump, right? And you kind of now this season, I would say this is the first season in SIBA at least that you look like a top point guard in the league now. Like we've seen you get better and better. At first, it really didn't look that good. It really didn't look like this was going to be your position. You got a little better last season. I definitely noticed that you took a lot of strides at the position. Just weren't able to win a lot of games last season, but you definitely started to look comfortable. And this season, by far, you have been a top 5, top 6 point guard in this league, to be honest, right now. And now you find yourself in the finals, man. And this is where, I keep saying this is where legends are made. Like, this is where you make your name. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs in SIBA. Everybody's watching, right? Everybody's watching. It's against the best players. We had 400 in the stream. I don't know how many people were really watching on the other streams. But we had a lot of people in the stream watching here. So, this is, if you wanna take that step up to that next level, it's always in the playoffs. It's always in the playoffs.
I think there's like two main differences in my game, and I would say the first one is just in general, I'm a better 2K player now, and then also like this is kind of like my team, and I've never had that before in SIBA. It's always been like when I first got here, it was like mids team, like kind of like third option to Jap and mids, you know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
after that, it was Brow and Best Bait, and then I had Use a Meter and Kish, and actually my best season before this was probably on the Method Man. I would say that was my team, and I don't know. I think I had like 25-7 that season, but yeah, I'd say I'm just better in general at the game now, and then it's my team. I would say like everything goes through me.
Well, you definitely earned it, and you definitely let everybody know that, you can be like you let everybody know right now that they can give you the keys to the Benz. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to take care of it. Now, for all of those that have been asking, this has been another topic of conversation, especially when it started to look like Wu Chronicles were going to get swept. People have asked, what do? They got knocked out in the first round last season when they had that amazing 14-4 season. 15-3, they got swept in the conference finals. Clutch has just answered your questions. He's keeping Tylox, Trier Quit, Beast Hands, and Famous Amos. They are going to run it back. There were a few people actually thought that maybe Clutch would blow it up. I would think that's absolutely stupid. I mean, you've won you went 29-7 the past 2 seasons in a regular season. You got swept in the first round last season. You got swept in the conference finals, but you showed progression from season 1 to season 2. So it's only right that this team stays together. So for all of you guys who are wondering what the aftermath would be, and let's be honest, this is a disappointment for them, right? To not only lose in the conference finals after being the best team in the league all season long, but to get swept the way they did, this is a big disappointment for Wu Chronicles. This is not, you couldn't have drawn it up any worse. But I guess it wasn't bad enough to where they got to scrap the whole thing. They're coming back. I think that they should have came all the way back. Now, to preview this series coming up, I don't even know if I have a prediction. Here's what I like. Here's what I like about this series, and here's why. I'm going with Bells of War. I'm C-Buzz. I'm going and Bodycount. I'm going with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you why. You guys have the lock that can change things, right? You guys have Bump. He's the guy that can change the whole scope. He can take one of their plays, he can take Fitz and just alter his game. You guys also got experience on your side. You guys got the veteran leadership, man. You got Bot Account out here. SIBA is out here. Like, you guys have the veteran leadership, guys that have been here before. I think that's going to be a big. I think the fact that you guys have the best lock in the league. He didn't win. He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. You know the vibes led the entire league in steals.
Okay, I was gonna have a problem with that. Why did my lock, who averaged more steals than everyone else in the game, shot the best out of every lock, graded out the MVP? Why did he not do enough to win that award?
Well,
He broke the rookie.
you know
Sure.
the vibes led the league in steals at 67.
But Feach, my lock played 4 less games and had 4 less steals.
And had he played those games, he probably would have won it. You know what I'm saying? He should have played those games. Now he did. Listen, he did do enough. Listen, this is the first time we had an actual lockdown win Rookie of the Year. It usually goes to either a center. Rarely it goes to a center. Most of the time it goes to a primary ball handler. You know, Bump did enough to win Rookie of the Year as a lock. So that says a lot. He's gonna be all defensive.
He damn near did enough to be MVP, Feach. Like, so the fact he didn't get his DPOI, that personally I think that's disrespectful as hell. But that's all you.
Well, listen,
that's all you.
I gave it to the guy who led the league in steals. You can make it. You could make a case for both. The fact that Bump had a more well-rounded season overall got him Rookie of the Year over guys like Mitty Fade, Fitz, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a lot of good rookies here.
And Feach, you gotta think about it too. All these other locks run around on a 99 steal build. My lock got 91 steal. He got gold defensive badges. He got like 2 Hall of Fame defensive badges. All these other locks, 99, 99. They got playing at wheels builds. My lock is coming out here dominating on a hash lock. He doing more with less and beating their ass. To me, that's a DPOY. I know they don't say it to you, but I think that's disrespectful.
I hear you.
Personally, I think it's cool he didn't get it. Like, he got his Rookie of the Year. Like, you can make an argument that he should have got DPOY too, but fuck it, you just gotta take what you can get, man.
Listen. At the end of the day, especially now that Kish wants to come back, but especially now that for a long time, Kish was the player that really dominated the lock position in SIBA for so long. He was, winning Defensive Player of the Year, leading the league in steals every season. Now we got multiple guys at that level. You got Deuce here now. You got Carl here that's always up there in steals. Now you got Bump. The vibes out here leading the league in steals. So it's going to be really interesting now. Like, the lock position in SIBA, we're getting a lot of them now. It used to be for a long time it was just Kish out here. You know what I'm saying? It was just Kish, right? And we really didn't. We really didn't have anybody else to really compete with him until Deuce came along, and now Carl. He's going to be here for a long time. Bump. He's going to have plenty of chances to win that Defensive Player of the Year. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't get down on it. Let him play a full 18-game season and see how many steals he can get. Let's see if he can crack 70. Let's see if he can crack 70. You never know. But part of it is showing up, man. So if he missed, listen, had he played maybe 2 more games, maybe he would have won it. Maybe he would have won it.
Yeah, no, I think for sure he got multiple DPOYs in his future.
I think there's a bunch of people that were kind of confused and like, wow, this dude, because the vibes, the kid came out of nowhere, man. Like, he was been in this Discord for like years, and he's never really been able to get drafted. All of a sudden, last season he came out of nowhere. Well, 2 seasons ago, he appeared in a few games for Bulletproof Wallets, and then Bulletproof Wallets picked him up and gave him like a permanent spot on the team last season. And I think he won Most Improved Player or Comeback Player or something. He won some award. And then this season he came in 2nd place in the Most Improved Player. He comes out of nowhere and leads the league in steals. So, the kid has been growing. His game's been growing season after season, So, I felt like, he's definitely earned it. And he's definitely played one of the best, lock positions. I hope that he sticks. I hope that he's here and sticks around, and doesn't just. It's just not one fluke season. I hope he's in here getting 60 steals every season, because it's going to be real interesting. This Defensive Player of the Year, and you got to remember too. You got to give the guys who block shots love. I mean, Philly led the league with blocks with 16. Guys don't block shots anymore. So for me personally, like Moon actually had like 11 or 12 blocks and 30 something steals. Yo Crazy had like 14 blocks and 35 steals. So he was up there. Like I like to look at that too. I like to look at the balance between block. Like if you're getting double digits in blocks and you're anywhere between 30 to 40 steals, you always have the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year. You know, like this time there really wasn't like. Listen, if Yo Crazy would have had like 18 blocks, would have got closer to 20, he probably would have won it. You know, he probably would have won it. But he didn't get close enough with the blocks. He just missed. So I just gave it to the dude who led the league in steals. Wasn't going to give it to the player that led the league in blocks. I can't give Defensive Player of the Year to someone who only blocked 16 shots in 18 games. You know, even though Philly did lead the league in blocks, just wasn't enough. So when there's not like that clear cut who has that balance between blocking shots, stealing the ball, and shit. Usually, you get those type of stats from back ends, right? And that's how I give back ends their props. Like you gotta remember, man, locks aren't the only position that can play good defense. You got hash locks, right? Like tie locks, even though that didn't work out. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about too. The strategy for Woo Chronicles this series on defense, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? The double fours, they didn't make any adjustments. They wanted a 5-minute recess to talk things over, and they came out with the same lineup and the same game plan and the same result. So I don't know what was said. I want to talk to Clutch. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a SIBA today, and we'll go over it, and we'll find out from Clutch exactly what was said in that locker room after Game 2. But whatever was said, no adjustments were made. So it's going to be interesting to find out what was said. But you guys, let me get your final thoughts on this series and the series coming up, both of you.
All right, don't got too much to say. Series coming up, good players line up across from. There was an interesting trade that went on, but I think we got them. But they're a good team for sure. And about this series, all I'm gonna say, man, I couldn't have felt any better about sweeping this team. Clutch literally like called Black a moron for letting me have some voice input, and it couldn't feel any better to sweep his shitty ass in the playoffs.
So let me get your thoughts real quick before we end this. Let me get your thoughts on shadow boxes and your opponent coming up.
Shadowbox is a good team. I'm gonna be honest. I'm real bad about watching other people play, but I've heard really good things. I'm sure I'll probably like watch one game back or something. But I know they're a really good team. But my point guard has been playing on a shooting guard build all season long, and he's finally gonna be able to play on a good build. He's been playing on a bad build all season and was fourth in MVP race. He's gonna be on a real good build. So I know we're gonna get it figured out. And I think we're going to take care of business.
All right. Well, that's bot account from the winning team, Bells of War. 3-game sweep. Didn't think that we would see that, but we did. Anyway, listen, stream's early, ending early. I didn't think we would get to that point where we would end this early. I didn't think it would be a sweep. But here we are. I'm going to take full advantage of that shit and go to sleep. The VOD will go up maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna export it over to YouTube and then put it as a YouTube video as soon as this stream ends. But for SIBA and the playoffs, I will see you guys Tuesday night. This is your commissioner's favorite commissioner signing off. Good night, everybody.